Have you ever wondered if your cat really loves you or if they just tolerate you because you feed them? Sometimes the signs can be subtle. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of feline affection or the lack thereof. We'll uncover 11 signs that might suggest your cat doesn't quite love you the way you think they do. Backed by scientific insights and equipped with expert advice, this guide will help you decode your cat's true feelings. If you recognize any of these behaviors in your furry friend, we'll also offer tips on how to address them, potentially improving your relationship and ensuring that your cat feels comfortable and cared for in your home. Sign 1. Avoidance behavior. Avoidance behavior in cats can be a subtle yet clear indicator that your cat may not feel as affectionate towards you as you might hope. This behavior typically manifests as your cat choosing to leave the room when you enter or consistently finding hiding spots when you're around. It's not just about enjoying a little solitude. Consistent avoidance can signify discomfort or displeasure with someone's presence. For instance, imagine every time you try to sit down next to your cat on the couch, they jump off and move to another room. Or, when you attempt to initiate play, they turn away and walk off to a quieter part of the house. These actions are forms of avoidance behavior. A feline behavior specialist suggests that patience and space are key. Don't force interaction, she advises. Instead, give your cat some space and try to slowly rebuild trust with gentle approaches. Leave treats or toys near you to encourage your cat to come closer on their terms. Over time, this can help decrease their avoidance behavior as they begin to associate you with positive experiences rather than stress. Sign 2. No eye contact. Cats use eye contact as a form of communication, and the way they engage or avoid eye contact can tell you a lot about their feelings towards you. While direct staring can be perceived as a threat in the feline world, occasional gentle glances or slow blinking are signs of affection and trust. If your cat constantly avoids making eye contact, it might indicate a lack of trust or affection towards you. Suppose you're trying to interact with your cat by gently calling their name and they look away, or deliberately turn their head to avoid your gaze. This behavior, especially if repeated often, suggests discomfort or disinterest in engaging with you. Cat behavior experts recommend using the slow blink technique to build trust. Sit quietly near your cat and blink slowly at them, he suggests. This mimics a cat's way of showing affection. If they return the gesture, it's a sign of trust. Don't rush. Building trust takes time, but consistent, gentle behavior can encourage your cat to feel more comfortable around you and eventually lead to them making eye contact. Sign 3. Lack of purring. Purring is often associated with cats feeling content and happy, but it's also a way they communicate other needs or emotions, such as hunger or pain. However, if your cat typically purrs when content, but has stopped purring even in seemingly happy situations, it could be a sign they're not feeling emotionally connected or content with their environment or with you. Consider a scenario where you're petting your cat in their favorite spot, a routine that usually induces purring, but now there's silence. This change, especially if it's sudden and in contrast to their usual behavior, might suggest something is off in their emotional state. Veterinarians suggest looking for patterns in when your cat chooses to purr or remain silent. If your cat has stopped purring altogether, first rule out health issues with a vet visit, he advises. If they're healthy, then consider environmental or relational stressors. Try to create a calming environment and spend quality time without forcing interaction. Sometimes, simply being present in the same room without direct engagement can help your cat feel safer and eventually lead to a return of purring. Sign 4. Not bringing you gifts. In the feline world, bringing gifts, such as toys, small dead animals, or even random household items, is a behavior rooted in instinct and affection. Cats often bring these gifts to their owners as a way of sharing their hunt or showing their affection and trust. If your cat never brings you gifts, it might suggest a lack of these feelings or a different expression of their social bonds. Perhaps you've noticed that while your friend's cat regularly leaves little presents for them, your cat has never exhibited such behaviors with you. This absence might feel particularly stark if your cat is otherwise engaged in hunting or playful activities, but chooses not to share the results with you. Feline behaviorist advises, don't be discouraged if your cat isn't a gift giver. This behavior can vary widely among individuals. Encourage bonding through shared activities instead. Play interactive games that mimic hunting, like feather wands or laser pointers, to engage their natural instincts in a way that involves you. Over time, this can strengthen your relationship and may even lead to gift giving as a form of participation in their hunt. Sign 5. Little to no kneading. Kneading is a behavior cats carry from kittenhood, where they press their paws alternately against a soft object or surface. This is often a sign of contentment and comfort, originating from the actions kittens perform to stimulate milk flow from their mother. If your cat seldom kneads or has stopped this behavior, it might indicate a lack of comfort or affection towards their environment or towards you. You might observe that while your cat seems relaxed, they never engage in kneading when lying on your lap or on their favorite blanket, which is unusual as most cats display this behavior as a sign of relaxation and affection. A cat behavior specialist suggests increasing comfort levels for your cat. Make sure your cat has a cozy, inviting space in your home, he recommends. Introduce soft blankets or beds in quiet corners. When your cat is relaxed and in these spaces, gently encourage kneading by petting them softly. Remember, the key is patience and making your cat feel secure and loved without forcing interactions. Sign 6. Indifference to your departure and arrival. Cats are often perceived as independent creatures, but they do form strong attachments to their owners. A typical sign of this bond is a cat showing some level of reaction when you leave or return home. If your cat shows complete indifference to your comings and goings, it may indicate a lack of attachment or affection. Imagine you've been away at work all day, and upon returning, your cat doesn't even acknowledge your arrival. No head bumps, no meowing, not even a glance in your direction. Similarly, when you leave, there's no following you to the door or last-minute rubs. They simply don't react. A veterinarian with a focus on feline behavior advises to foster a stronger bond. Try to engage in a brief but meaningful interaction with your cat each time you leave and return. This might include a treat before you go and a few minutes of playtime when you return. Such rituals can help your cat associate these moments with positive experiences and encourage more noticeable greetings. Sign 7. Prefers solitude. While cats are known for their independent nature, they also seek companionship and comfort from their human family under normal circumstances. A cat that consistently seeks solitude, avoiding other pets and family members, might be indicating discomfort or disinterest in social interactions, which can be a sign of distress or a lack of emotional connection. Consider if your cat spends most of its time alone, choosing to stay in less trafficked areas of the house, or hiding when guests come over. For instance, instead of joining the family in the living room during the evenings, your cat might retreat to a quiet corner in a seldom-used room. A feline psychologist recommends observe if there are specific triggers or environments that cause your cat to seek solitude. Try to create a safe space where your cat can feel secure but is still part of the household activities. You can also try engaging in gentle play or offering treats in these shared spaces to make them more appealing. It's important to allow your cat to approach social situations at their own pace while providing ample opportunity for interaction. Sign 8. Tail twitching or thumping. A cat's tail is like a mood ring, providing clear signals about their emotional state. Tail twitching or thumping can be a sign of irritation or heightened alertness. When a cat displays this behavior, it's crucial to understand the context and their surroundings to interpret what these signals really mean about their feelings towards you. Imagine you're entering a room, and as you approach your cat, their tail begins to thrash wildly. This isn't just random movement, it's communication. Are they excited, agitated, or feeling threatened? The context, like the room's noise level or the presence of strangers, can influence their behavior. Approach your cat in a calm and predictable manner to avoid triggering defensive tail signals. Introduce a routine that allows your cat to anticipate interactions, reducing their stress. For example, start with softly speaking to them before you enter a room or reach out to touch them. This predictability can help translate erratic tail thumping into gentle swishes of a contented cat. Sign 9. Excessive scratching or biting. Cats often communicate through their body language, and sudden changes from playful swipes to painful scratches or bites can signal discomfort, fear, or overstimulation. Understanding the underlying causes of these behaviors is key to fostering a safer, more affectionate relationship with your feline friend. Picture a typical evening where you reach out to pet your cat during a playful moment, only to be met with an unexpected scratch or bite. This reaction might leave you puzzled and possibly hurt, both physically and emotionally. It's important to recognize what might be triggering this aggressive response, whether it's the way you're petting them, the intensity of the play, or even their mood at the moment. A feline behaviorist suggests monitoring playtime to ensure it remains fun and doesn't escalate to aggression. Incorporate toys that allow your cat to exert hunting instincts without direct contact with your hands, like feather wands or laser pointers, he recommends. Additionally, learning to read your cat's body language before they reach their threshold can prevent these episodes. Pause and give them space when you notice signs of tension, such as dilated pupils, flattened ears, or twitching tails. Sign 10. Not responding to your voice. Cats are highly sensitive to their environment and the sounds within it, including the tone, pitch, and volume of your voice. If your cat is ignoring your calls, it might not be a simple disregard. It could be a sign of a deeper issue with how they perceive your vocal cues or their overall comfort with the sound environment. Imagine you're at home calling your cat for dinner. You know they're hungry, yet there's no sign of them. You call out again, and still, there's no response. It feels as if you're speaking another language. This behavior could be rooted in a lack of association between your voice and positive outcomes, or even discomfort with the way you're communicating. Start reinforcing your cat's response to your voice with positive associations. Use a calm, gentle tone and pair your calls with their favorite treats or mealtimes. Consistency is key. Regularly speaking to your cat in a soothing voice can help build recognition and trust. Additionally, try engaging in conversation with your cat by softly speaking and pausing, giving them a chance to respond, which can foster communication and attention. Sign 11. Sleeping with back turned consistently. Cats choose their sleeping positions based on comfort and security. When your cat constantly sleeps with their back turned to you, it might seem like they're just finding a comfortable spot. However, this position can also indicate trust, as they feel secure enough to turn their back on you, or it could signal a desire for personal space and independence. Notice how, when bedtime rolls around, your cat always curls up at the end of the bed with their back towards you. Initially, you might interpret this as a sign of detachment or aloofness. Yet, consider the possibility that this position allows them to keep an eye on the environment, securing both your safety and theirs. To enhance the sense of connection with your cat, even when they choose to sleep with their back turned, ensure their sleeping area is comfortable and secure. Try placing beds or blankets in areas where they prefer to sleep, and occasionally join them quietly, maintaining a respectful distance. Over time, you can try gently placing your hand near them when they are in a deep sleep, to subtly reinforce your presence is comforting, not intrusive. We've delved into 11 telling signs that your cat might not feel as affectionately towards you as you'd hope. Recognizing these behaviors is crucial in understanding your cat better and enhancing your relationship. It's important to remember that every cat is unique. They express affection in their own ways, and what might seem distant for one might be close for another. If you notice any of these signs, see it as an opportunity to strengthen your bond and adjust your interactions to better suit your cat's personality and comfort levels. We invite you to share your experiences and any adjustments you've made that have positively impacted your relationship with your cat. Your insights could be invaluable to other cat owners facing similar challenges. Let's learn from each other and continue to grow the loving bond we share with our feline friends.